How do I set up a systemd service to be started by a non-root user as a user daemon? I just finished the install and setup process of systemd on my archlinux system, the 7th of September 2012. I uninstalled init scripts and removed the configuration files. What I want to do is create a service that can be started and stopped by a non-root user. The service is to start a detached screen session running rtorrent. However, I want every user on the system who has set this service to start enabled to have a particular instance started for them specifically. How would one go about doing this? I remember reading that systemd supports user instances of services. However, I've been unable to find any information on how to set this up, or whether it relates to what I am looking for. Service file that I have used for system. Update number 1. After reading through the man pages here and here, I understand how systemd works a bit better. Specifically that using the user equals and working directory equals options allow for the service to be started in a user's session. However, the issue still remains that the user themselves cannot start, stop, enable, or disable the service. An access is denied error is given by systemd. Update number 2. First off, for simplification and for better use of systemd's user session, still somewhat incomplete, feature, I used Toofer's user session units and followed his config advice. It seems that there is a bug in the current version of dbus 1.6.4.1, in which it does not set the environment variable dbus_session_bus_address meaning using the systemd user command errors out with. The variable should look like this. Where user UID needs to be the UID of the given user.
Systemd normally does not allow ordinary users to start system services. While it does support giving access via Polkit, that part is still somewhat lacking, and you cannot yet allow only one specific service. Edit: later systemd versions do support it, but only with Polkit v1.06 or later. Since rtorrent is not actually a system service, and because you want every user to have their own instance of rtorrent, experiment with systemd's user mode. When you log in, the system will start a user add-in lt uidngt.service system unit for you, which will launch a separate user instance of systemd. The new user systemd will read unit files, starting with default.target from ~config/systemd/user/ /etc/systemd/user/and/user/lib/systemd/user/.
If you want to support that channel, please consider subscribing.